Good morning, YouTube.
Good morning.
Got Little Legs back with us today. So this video is final preparation for Donington, which is in 1 week's time. Well, 1 week tomorrow, but 1 week today will be well, I'll be on the road about now. So today is blading the brakes, checking the setup, get it on the floor, make sure everything's all right. We've obviously done the spanner check and everything in the last video, which hopefully you guys have watched. If not, you know, kind of why. But yeah, so this video got Little Legs helping us again today, as I say, but really I just want to get the brakes blade just to make sure there's kind of no dirty fluid or air in them, and as I said in the previous video, I kind of recently have been having to do it every meeting, which is a bit of a bore, but you know, these things need to be done. And drop it on the floor and we'll check the setup. See if our little camber tricks off the last video have worked when I've made it, if kind of guesswork in the air has worked, or if I'm going to have to keep jacking each corner up and moving it and modifying it to suit. But I've kind of got a figure in my head of where I want it to be, so let's see how close we can get. But right now, car is still on stilts, still it has its wheels on, so we'll get wheels off, get Little Legs sat in the driver's seat there, and then so we better here is going to be pressing the brake pedal while I do the donkey work. But fingers crossed it goes to plan without any issues, because we've only got a couple of hours of it today, haven't we? And then we've got plans. So yeah, let's get cracking, eh?
Yeah.
Push the brakes down as far as you can go.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I can see some fluid coming out there. Has it gone soft?
That's as hard as I can do it.
I'm seeing, is the pedal going a bit further to the floor now?
Yeah. Oh, that's better.
Has it gone to the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, that's actually nice. Cleaning there. Right, off. Has the pedal? Yeah, make sure the pedal's coming right back up. Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fine. Push the pedal down again.
Again?
Yeah, I'll have to do it quite a few times. Right, ready?
Yeah. It's gone fairly soft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Right, that's all the way down.
Yeah. And then should I lift it up?
Up now. Right, we'll do one more on this one.
Wait.
You can try and pull up with your foot if you want, or you'll not be able to get your foot behind it because the floor mounted on it. Doesn't matter. Forget what I said. Right, okay, right, is the pedal up?
Yeah.
Right, push it down. Right, give it a couple of pumps. Right, pump, pump, pump. Yeah. Right, and then down. Right.
Sorry if I'm turning the wheel.
It's alright. There's a couple of little air bubbles in there. Right, that should do it.
All my weight on the pedal.
That's fine. Right, that one's done. Couple of pumps.
Let me just see. Pump, 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 pump.
Lovely.
You can see that it's all the way down to the floor because it'll be on the zero.
Alright then. Brilliant. Happy days. Thank you. That's one done. 3 to go.
Oh!
Well, that's brakes blade. The pedal doesn't feel fantastic, but I'm hoping it's more just kind of nothing's at temperature, and we'll see what it's like on the circuit in a week. But I think Uncle Dean's coming down to give us a hand this next weekend, so if they need bleeding again, I'll have some help when I'm there, which is always a nice thing. So what we'll do now, little lady here is putting the wheels back on, well, the last of the wheels back on, and then we can drop her on the floor, and then the next job is setup, innit? Teach you how we do the setup on it, you think? I'll show you what it means and how to adjust stuff, so then when you get a bit older, you can do it all for us. You think?
Maybe.
Just maybe. Come on, you can do it. Remember?
Can I have my earmuffs?
No, you don't need them.
I do.
You don't. It's not even loud, you pudding. Well, I'll do it then. Right then. That's enough. You've wound them on enough. Just go on. Just wind it on until it goes. You only need one ugga dugga. Come on. That's it. Go on. Just keep going until it goes digga digga. And the next one. Put it on straight. That's it. Keep it pushed in though, yeah? That's it. And then check that one again, because that was the first one you put on. That's it. Perfect. Mega. Made a Formula 1 tyre changer out of you yet, you reckon?
What?
Formula 1 tyre changer out of you yet will make 2 seconds, or whatever they do it in. Right then, so next job, we'll clear everything from underneath the car, drop it on the floor, and then we'll start doing the setup, yeah?
I'm clearing it up.
Oh yeah, that's on camera folks, we better doing the tidying, happy days. Right then, let's get clearing, there's not that much underneath here, I don't think, is that? No, I've got most of it out, so it's,
I want to get that screwdriver.
Let's go around the other side and get it, it'll be easier.
No.
Go around the other
Just
go around the other side, Rebecca.
Just go on that mat.
Kids. So yeah, so brakes is all blade, like I say, the pedal doesn't feel fantastic, but we'll just have to kind of wait and see, I guess. So, been here before where things don't feel perfect in the garage, but they're lovely on track, and also where things feel lovely in the garage and then it's horrible on track, so kind of learn to just kind of suck it and see. So, come on then, we'll get all the other tools out, and then in the, what is it, in the blink of an eye, or whatever the saying is, blink of an eye, it'll be on the floor. In 3, 2, 1, and just like that, she's back on the floor, look. Oh, that way. So, that's it. So now it's time to give her, well, if you want to jump on the back wing a little bit, because you need to just give it a little bounce to get it to settle. That's the back wing. Don't use the jack though in case the jack moves, just pull yourself up. And then, because you need to give it a little bit of a bounce, get it to settle. And then we can check what the camber and everything is. I'm gonna do the tracking as well. I'm gonna put it outside on the drive. We'll do the tracking, I think, today, because it hasn't been done for all year. So, get the tracking done, and then she's pretty much ready to go. Just need to get the fire extinguisher back off motor scope, get that back in there, back in its little hole. Obviously everything else I think is pretty much done. So, and it's like 20 odd degrees outside and in the garage doing this. Brilliant, isn't it? So I do love it though. Gotta love it, haven't we? What, the weather or the
weather?
Yeah, and then
red hot.
And then what'll happen when it gets cold and autumn comes? What will you complain it is?
Too cold.
Yeah. So, right, boys and girls, let's give this a quick get it settled, and then we'll see what the camber's like. We're going to check we're going to settle the car, so we just need to bounce it on the suspension a bit to set so everything settles, because it's been up a height, yeah. So just so that the springs and the suspension settles into where it's going to be. Then we'll check the camber on it, yeah. Check all 4 wheels. So where I want it to be is about 3 degrees on the back, thereabouts. Yeah, I'm going to run an extra degree on the back because it was about 2 before. And on the front, I want it as close to 4 or 4 and a bit as I can get. That's my aim. I'm going to go a bit wild. Doesn't sound wild, but it's wild for road tyres. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. So folks, going to teach little legs again what we mean by camber. So, do you want to hold that phone?
Yeah.
Right, so imagine you've got your ground here, just not a very straight line, and then you've got your tyres on your car.
That's not tyres.
Well, I know, but so your camber, if you imagine you have your centre line here, yeah? So your camber, you can have positive and minus camber. So we're going for negative camber, which basically means that we're tilting from this, we're tilting in towards the car, that way, yeah? that way, so that what will happen, if you imagine when we set it up, exaggerated view, but the tyres will actually sit like that on the road. Not obviously quite as bad as that, yeah. So you would, I don't know why you would have positive camber, there's probably reasons for it, but for motorsport you always go for a little bit of negative camber. So what happens, if you imagine, is you going round a corner, so you've got your wheels sort of like this going down the straight. As you go around the corner, so if I go around the right hand corner and the car's kind of pitching that way, the tyre will pitch that way, and it'll actually mean that as you go around the corner, the tyre is sitting totally flat on the road, so that you get all of the grip. Because if you have it straight up and down like that, what do you think will happen when you go around the corner? Hard. Well, what will end up happening is the tyre would end up tilting that way, wouldn't it? So you wouldn't be running on the full tyre.
So technically, instead of having it like this, you want it like this.
Yes, so that's an exaggerated view, yeah. But what happens is that when you're going down the straight, yeah, when you're in a straight line, you don't need any grip in a straight line, do you? So you have like the tyres running like this in a straight line, exaggerated, and then when you go around the corner, what happens is the outside tyre, so if we turn right, all the weight's on the left hand side of the car, yeah? If you imagine, if you turn right, your car tilts up to the left, yeah? Are you listening? Are you listening? So as the car tilts up to the left, what happens is the left hand tyres will go like that, and it'll mean that you've got all of the grip, the full tyre on there. Because if you start with the tyre straight up and down, when you tilt, you'll end up where you're running on the outside edge of the tyre.
So you want it like this?
So you want it like that to start, so that it ends up when you're on the corner like that. Yeah?
So you want it on a straight, you want it like that?
No, on a straight you want it like this.
But on a corner,
so that when you're cornering hard, the outside of the car, so if you turn and right, the left is the outside. If you turn and left, the right is the outside. Yeah. If you imagine, when you're driving up and if you turn right, yeah, the car doesn't lean into the right, does it? The weight is the weight is always trying, and physics is always, trying to push the car that way. Your car only ever wants to go in a straight line, yeah? So when you try to turn it, you don't need the pen. When you try to turn it, the law of physics and everything is still trying to make it go straight, yeah? So all the weight goes to the outside of the car. So if you have them pointing, if you effectively have the tyres pointing to the inside of the car, when you're turning, the geometry kind of adjusts and tilts, and as the car squats, the weight on the car puts the tyre like that, so that you then end up with the full 265 mils worth, in our case, of tyre on the bottom. Yeah? Happy?
Yeah.
And to do that, we have one of these long acre products, right? That's it. So what you do is it's a big magnet on here which sticks to the wheel, yeah? So that sticks on the wheel there, and then if you imagine, that is kind of up and down, and what that does is this little thing here, it's a digital gauge, so if I switch it on I can show you. So right, if we just clear that, so see how it's at 0 degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah, so to get the wheel facing in the way we want, negative camber, if you watch that gauge, see how it's pulling it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it actually tells you which, how many degrees you've got. So if we want 3 degrees, so if you look at where the mat is, so if I want about 3 degrees-ish, there, it's about 3, so see how much of the tyre would be off the floor.
That would be about...
Yeah, but can you see what I mean? Can you see how there's only the inside edge, if you like, that's sitting on the floor? So that's what we're going to mimic onto the car. So do you want to go and see what it's got? Hold the camera, I'll show you how to do it. You don't need the pen now. Right, so what we'll do, I'll show you how we do it in the garage here. You'll check it outside again as well. So you put that down there. So see, then you clear it to put it at 0. And then hopefully when we put this over the top of here onto the wheel, there you bugger, look at that.
3 or?
3 point, and what did I say I wanted?
3 or?
3 degrees, so that's 3 degrees of negative camber.
What about over there?
Well, I don't know yet, but...
Can you hold the camera and can I do this?
So, but if you look, so if we have a look, it'll be, because it's on a much bigger scale, it'll not really.
3 degrees.
And if I put the light on, you can't really see it that much on the back because it's not really, it's because it's such a big area. But
It's not.
well, you mustn't have been put it on properly. Yeah, because you have to have it on the centre of the wheel, Rebecca.
Still on 9.
2.9, that's all, that's 3 there.
That's 3.
That's settled, so that's fine. 2.93, that'll do. So that's one wheel, so we'll concentrate on the back first. You want to see what the front is, don't you?
Yeah.
Actually, let's go and see, because I want phone a bit on the front, see if we manage to do it. So, put it down next to the, no, put it next to the wheel first, because the ground might not be totally flat. Mind your foot, mind your foot. See how the ground, see how it kind of cocks itself up.
4.
So that's 40, so we need to zero it. Right, that'll do. Put it on the wheel. No, in the centre. Oh, look at that.
Did you want that?
That's what I wanted, 4.1. Happy days. I don't know what the hell I've done there, but it's at 4 degrees. 4 point... Oh, we'll measure it properly in a minute when I've got 2 hands on it. Is that like... I'm more believing you're not putting it on the centre of the wheel, and you've got to hold it on flush because you're picking it up from the bottom. I can't see what it is. 3.1, so we need to work on that.
2.9.
We need to work on that then, don't we? You're not holding it on right, but we'll sort it out in a minute. You won't listen to us. Never mind. You're not. You never do. So boys and girls, hopefully that's been a nice little lesson in Camber. I'm not going to bore you with doing the rest of it, but me and Little Legs here now will go around and get the rest of the car sorted. Do you think? You think?
Yeah.
You're not interested, are you?
What's that?
Yeah. Right, let's get cracking. So, back's at 3 degrees, exactly where we want it. Front is also at 3 degrees, not where I want it. On this side, I've still got plenty of space to wind the front in. That side at the top in. The other side, we don't. So we're going to measure this side first. Bloody hell, that's tight. And what I'm planning on doing is work out how many, because I have got a little bit of scope to wind the bottom out on the other side. So the plan is, whatever I wind the top in on this side, I'm going to guess at 3 turns for a degree.
I'm guessing 5 or 6.
So we're going to try and wind this in now, and then it means I'll have to wind the bottom out, I assume, by the same amount. So there's the top there, so that's... One. Should we go straight for 3, do you think, and then see what it works out at?
Yeah.
1.5.
2.
That's 2 there.
2.5.
2.5.
3.
Right, hang on, that's right at the bottom now, so we're going to have to... It's a bit tight there.
That's 3.
That's bob on 3 turns. So, see if I can get it. The back might not be so easy to do. Right. I need to cut a little bit more on that front away, I think, in the shape. Right, that's half. That's 1.
1.
That's 2. 2 1/4.
2
2 1/2. Oh, it's gone tight in the same bloody place. So it's a 2 1/2 now. Right there. one little bit to go. Right, so that's 3 turns each. So, can you, let's see then. Right then, so, shall we see what difference that's made?
Yeah.
Let's have a whole thing. Well, that's it. 3.8.
So I might be correct.
So should we do one more turn?
And then, yeah.
One more turn, you think?
Yeah.
Right, and so. There's it at. Keep your finger on it and I can see it. Actually, just count the things, don't you? Yeah, it's 6-sided, isn't it? So 1, 2,
3,
4, 5, 6.
5, 6.
Because it's a 6-sided nut, isn't it? So if I count to 6 of them, that's a full tile, isn't it? Yeah.
So it was right.
No, this is just, that's just giving it one turn.
Ah.
Yeah. 1. All I'm doing is counting how many bits of the nut I can see. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Mine, jump off.
What?
So I reckon this is going to be about 4.1 now.
What is it?
4.1.
Oh, he was right.
4.1.
So how much
That was 4
spins?
turns.
Oh, I was so close. I said 5 or 6.
I know. So,
I should have said 3 or 4.
and I thought 3, you thought 5, so we were.
5 or 6.
I know, but your closest guess was 5, wasn't it? So we're both kind of the same away, weren't we? So that's 4 turns. So what? Hopefully, we've got enough to make 4 turns on the outside. Because it's that side that I need to really lean on a bit more.
It's the way you let me alone.
I'm going to pause that now. Right then, so winning and losing, I think, is the order of the day today, innit? So the backs is at 3.5 degrees, or was it? No, 3 degrees, went to 3.1. Driver's side corner there, I've managed to get to on the camber gauge 4. This corner here, I can't get any more than, I think it's at 3.7. 3.7, I think it went out, didn't it? Something like that. But I've tried, we've put the little nuts. I bought some half nuts here but they were the same width as them, so we've cut a little, like, you know, shaved them down a little bit to make them precisely that big, both of them, thinking that would give us enough, and it's give us sort of 0.5 degree. So I either shave another 2 nuts down even further, or wind the bottom out of it like a turn as well, which I'm kind of reluctant to do because the bottom's only half in on the rose joint, or just kind of suck it and see and run it. But what I might do is shave some nuts down a little bit more and take them with me, and then after qualifying, if I decide I think it needs a little bit more, we can, it's kind of a 10-minute job, we can do a little bit more. So that's it for this video, folks. Obviously the only thing that's left to do now, get certain person's grubby finger marks off.
Yours.
No, give it a jolly good polish. So get that fire extinguisher picked up for motorscope, get that refitted, which worst case we can do on the way to Donington, and get it loaded up, get it on a trailer. But yeah. So the next video after this one will be the actual Donington video. Which, click it around. The Donington video will be the last, potentially, well, certainly the last race meeting I'm planning on doing this year. So yeah, keep tuned, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying our little videos here. little lady's just deciding to do her hair again for about the 23rd millionth time today, you know. Seriously, child? You honestly, I don't know.
Well, there's a camera here.
Oh, it's like that, is it? I don't know. Yeah, so if you are enjoying them, please like, please subscribe, please share, all that kind of rigmarole. And once again, thank you very, very much for watching. So hope you're enjoying them, and we'll catch up with you soon. See you next time. All the best, guys. Oh, sorry. There we go. Thank you. Have a good one. See you soon.
Bye.